welcome to another edition of Perfect Love Nourishment. This is Faith and Johannes Malik, and we're here just sharing our message of love and light, truth, guidance, and protection from the highest essence of ourselves shining through to you. And we just thank you for coming and sharing with us today. Today, we decided we wanted to just share some information about how and what some of the things that it takes to prepare for a New Year's cleanse. We'll discuss the difference between what a cleanse and a detox is, and we'll also give you some insight to the things that it takes to actually make a successful preparation before you actually commit to something like a cleanse or a detox. We, in each and every one of our episodes or sessions that we have with you guys, we love to bring forward information that comes from tried and true ancient techniques that are making it very simple for you to be able to ingest. So with that, Johannes, did you want to share your experience, or we can kind of dive into maybe talking about what the difference between a cleanse or a detox is? I'm not sure how you wanted to flow with this.
Well, good evening, good afternoon, hallelujah, however that may be. No, I'm just playing. Let's see, what we can do is I feel we need to talk about the elimination, you know, having a time of elimination in your life where you cleanse, where you make sure that what you're eating also is right, and then the cleansing part that sometimes I think we skip in life. We don't think that we have to clean these vessels out. It's just like a car. You know, when the car gets bad, you think about the fuel or whatever, injection, you know, just it's so many different things that needs to be done. And if you do not handle it at a certain time, you never know, it can carry over and it may become worse. So, you know, the cleansing and fasting is so important in our lives. And I know and believe that it has helped me through my life. And I have a serious testimony concerning allergies. I had allergies so bad that, I mean, nostrils stopped up. I couldn't breathe, couldn't sleep at night. I would have these serious nosebleeds. And I would always question myself, you know, what's going on? And I didn't find out until finally I started studying, and I said, let me take some things into my own hands instead of just listening to this doctor, listening to this. And I had picked up a couple of books. Dick Gregory's book is powerful because I still got them, and this was a long time ago. This probably let you know, hallelujah, my age a little bit.
You didn't even have a cover on it, so.
It's blown up, hallelujah, to bits. But it's a powerful book. And Dick Gregory put this out, Natural Diet for Folks Who Eat Cooking with Mother Nature.
Yes.
You know, and this was, hallelujah. I'm not even going to tell you when it was published. And then another powerful source that really helped me was Back to Eating by Jethro Claus. Powerful. I studied these two books. I'm talking about, I tore them up. And guess what? I did everything basically that was in them. And let me tell you something. I knocked out my allergies out, and still to this day I do not have a drop of even, it's just, I've been blessed. And that's in accordance to fasting, cleansing, and doing an elimination that we call elimination, instead of diet. Now watch that word diet. Anything that's got D-I-E, leave it alone. It ain't got nothing to do with us. You hear me?
Yeah, and it's a liberty.
Yes.
It's a lifestyle transformation, and these are the things that we will be sharing with you guys a little bit further on in our series. But today we're just gonna keep it real simple and basic for those that really don't know anything about cleansing or detoxing. So with that, I thank you so much for sharing your testimony, because there are a lot of people, especially here where we live,
Yes.
that suffer from a lot of
and
pollen
Atlanta's
issues.
very bad. So
and
you
the
know.
smog and the pollution
Yes.
that come from, we know, environmental toxins
Yes.
that affect our bodies. And so doing, like how Johanna said, a seasonal, not just an annual cleanse, but a seasonal cleanse
Yes.
will definitely help ease and remove a lot of inflammation and mucus,
acid,
toxins. Yes, all of those things out of your system.
Yes.
So I'm just going to give a definition.
Yes.
According to dictionary.com, cleanse means to make clean, to remove by or as if by cleaning. And detoxification, the biochemistry term, is the metabolic process by which toxins are changed into less toxic or more readily excretable substances. There's also another definition of detoxification I think most of us are familiar with, and that's pertaining to a period of medical treatment, usually including counseling, during which a person is helped to overcome a physical or psychological dependence on alcohol or any other hard substance. So for those that, in layman's term, there is a slight difference between someone doing a cleanse and someone doing a detoxification.
Yes.
Most of us in our lifetime will probably experience more cleansing than we would a detoxification, but that also depends on what type that you're actually doing. We will go further into more depth as far as the different types of cleanses and the different types of detoxes that a person can do from not just a physical standpoint. There's physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual cleanses and detoxes that we all can take part in order to get this body temple at its highest presence that it can be. I also wanted to share with you guys some of the things, since this is a video on how to prepare for a cleanse or a detox, some of the things that you will need. I have always felt like when I wanted to approach a cleanse in my system, I always had a journal or an affirmation book. Those are very key. That way you can jot down and record some of the things that you may be feeling during your cleanse, some of the foods that you're eating. And if you're going to the extreme on some cleanses, you may just be doing it from a liquid standpoint and not putting any type of foods in your system. So all of those things that you can use as a record is very, very good, so that you can go back after the cleanse to be able to analyze and do an assessment on your results.
Remember we did that with Sister Adama?
Yes.
Powerful.
Shout out to Sister Adama.
Love you.
We truly appreciate you. A few years ago, we did a serious bentonite and red clay. I would say it was a serious detox.
Yeah, it was a detox.
It went beyond what a cleanse would do for your system, because bentonite has the ability to not only alkalize your system, but it truly is a pulling sensation through the colon walls to create that elimination process. And with that process, you also are remineralizing your system. So it's a dual nature, so that you're not causing the inflammatory things that some cleanses or detox may do, depending on if it's an herbal detox. Some people flare up based on the ingredients that they're using. The affirmation books are really good because it keeps you motivated, inspired to stick with, depending on how long you're choosing to do your cleanse or do your detoxification. Some people start with 3 days.
Right.
Some people start with 7 days. Some people even go to the extent of a 40-day cleanse or fast.
Yes.
And all of those things have their significance, have their excellent effect on the body, but it can also be a strain in how you approach it. And that's why we wanted to really do this video, so that depending on whichever one you choose to do, you can really come from it with a strong mind, a strong heart, a strong sense of well-beingness within your body temple, and that you're not fatigued or overworked. Because that's not what the purpose of a cleanse or a detox really should have on your system.
Yes. And we're here to help you. So we can help you and guide you through this. That's why I believe, truthfully, we have come to do this. It's a special time. We're in 2016.
Yes.
Remember, we're in the time of Aquarius. It's been some powerful things that have taken place, you know, in the spiritual realm. You know, we had some heavy hitters just to make their ascension, and we want to give honor to them, you know, and dedicate this to them as well. You know, Natalie Cole, Francis Cress,
yes, Nicholas Caldwell from the Whispers.
From the Whispers.
You know, we give thanks and praise because, you know, like you were listening to Johannes play earlier, he is a musician, and we play music as a healing methodology in our household, you know, and that's also a part of cleansing and healing your body as well, utilizing sacred music to rid your body and rid your mind and your heart from the excesses of the world.
It's also a good way to prepare yourself into a fast or a cleanse with certain types of music as well. We always talk about meditation and using the music in meditation. That's why I've adapted the kalimba. I played it for so many years. You know, as I would minister, as I would go out and teach and speak on healing, I would always use my kalimba. It reminds me of David, you know, in the Bible, the Psalms, and it's a powerful thing, and I believe also healing comes through that way also. So see, once you truthfully cleanse your whole system, there's going to be a healing that's going to take place, and we need that. We need the physical healing, we need the heartfelt feeling from the things that have taken place in this earth, and it's the time now. So no, 2016 is such a powerful time for every one of us.
Yes, it is.
And the revelations to that will take us into a whole nother realm, but I want the Empress to continue.
I know. We're going to actually keep this very brief, y'all, because we don't want to inundate too much for the first introduction. So just to finish with the things, I'll recap: a journal, affirmation book, glass jars. It's really good to use things that are antibacterial, that you can actually cleanse with, say, your coconut vinegar or sea salt, while you're doing your cleanse and detoxification process. Having fresh raw fruits and vegetables, organic preferably, but if not, support your local farmers.
Yes, please.
That is very important, y'all.
Yes.
Supporting our local farmers that help to bring forth life back to this planet is very, very key to our survival and to the sustainability of ourselves and this planet.
Yes.
Having a juicer, a blender, you know, one of those citrus squeezers. All of those things are your tools that you'll be utilizing depending on the types of, you know, cleansing and detoxification processes that you're, you know, choose to do.
Guess what? You know what? Something just came to mind. We're really in an emergency. We're in a 911 concerning this cleansing, elimination. It is so needed for our familia, for our families, for us. I'm talking about right now for many of us. Just to begin, and you take your time. We want you to take your time. We don't want you to rush into it and think you got to do this and do that. But know that it's a joy of cleanse. It's a joy when you cleanse, because guess what? On the end, when you finish, there's going to be a release of some things that you didn't know you needed to release, and guess what? It's going to open up your mind. It's going to bring you into a new walk. And you need to do this
Yes.
at this time, because 2016 is such an alignment of walking in the Spirit and doing what the Most High has called us to do.
Yes.
So, hey, that's just something, I don't know what happened there, but excuse me.
I think one other thing that I had made mention, and we'll actually go through this in part 2 if there's anything
Yes.
else that I'm missing. But something that and I'm going to give a shout out, you know, to the one who inspired me on this, my brother Zodu, Zoak Zodu. He's one of my mentors,
Master.
you know. Bamboo spoons, you know, they're very antibacterial.
Yes.
Instead of using the typical metal or stainless steel spoons, because you're going to be using, you know, you're going to be scooping out powders, or you're going to be scooping out things out of your blender, or, you know, so the bamboo spoons really help with the process of elimination. You know, that way you're not passing more toxins while you're trying to get them out.
Listen to the doctor.
Okay. One of the focuses with cleansing and detoxification of the body temple is having a true mental discipline.
Yes, so
that
important.
You have to really, like they say, psych yourself for this. You have to be truly determined and committed to a cleanse.
Yes.
And especially to a detox.
Yes. And don't let what you heard other people say, you know, about, oh, you're going to get this is going to happen, you're going to go through this.
Right.
Don't even think about none of that.
Because,
for real.
you know, everyone's journey is going to be different.
Yes.
And I think sometimes...
it's also a discipline, too, so...
You know, we get scared by things that, you know, if we see things happening so fast, and if, you know, like they may not have gone through the preparation in getting their minds ready in order to prepare for something. So when the physical reactions happen, you know, the healing crisis, as they say, occurred in their body, they weren't really ready for it. So these are the things that why we're trying to share this now, so that you guys can prevent, you know, the mishaps of those in the past. Having a spiritual will. Having a spiritual will drives you to endure.
Yes.
You know, especially if you're going to do a long, drawn-out 14-day, that's a long process if you've never done a cleanse or a detoxification before.
Yeah, but you need to cleanse first before you go on that type of a fast.
Right.
Believe you me, I can tell you about it. I've done it in every type of way. I've done 3 days, I've done 14 days, I've done 20, I've done 40, I've done 70 days, okay? Some just on just liquids, and you know, I would switch up in certain ways, some just plain water, but I've done it. So believe you me, we can help you.
All right. And then the last thing is having your body's desire.
Yes.
Always, always, always listen to your body.
Yes.
Our gut is our second brain, and like they say, listen to your gut and your, you know, and your kidneys and your liver and your gallbladder and all of these internal organs will let you know, okay, it's time for you to reboot me.
Yes.
You know, it's time for you to get this thing, you know, some of this, what they call plaque, mucus, like our elder, you know, Dr. Sabi.
Dr.
Shout out
Sabi,
to
we
Dr.
love
Sabi.
you.
That mucus that's built up in our system, you know, out, you know, seriously.
I was just laughing, and I want y'all to stay tuned and know that on the next segment, I got a joke for y'all concerning when I first met Dr. Sebi and went on his way of fasting and elimination. It was powerful. Let me tell you something. You talk about laughing, we're gonna laugh. Go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
No worries. So, you know, we're going to give a few references. That way, for those that, after watching our video, you can do your own research. You know, that we're backing up our information, that we're not just coming off of the, you know, I mean, we are coming through as vessels, but we're not just coming off the top of our heads. We have done our research and have lived this life for a very, very long time. So
you can see by these books I told you. I know, man. Look at this. This going back. This is the first book, when I'm telling you, this is back in the, hallelujah, it's back there.
Mm-hmm.
And this here, whew.
So, you know, like Johannes was saying, Dick Gregory's book,
Yes.
Cooking with Mother Nature, very, very key reference.
Yes.
Jethro Kloss,
Yes.
Back to Eden, The Herb Bible.
Yes.
An excellent book that I really like is Medicine.
Yes.
And only a few people got the first edition. I was blessed to have received one of the first editions.
Yes.
But now it's out in full print,
Right.
so I suggest you support the brother.
Yes.
His book is Medicine, S-I-N at the end. Survival into the 21st Century, which Dick Gregory did write the introductory preface in the book. So that is very key reference. It goes into so many things as far as not just cleansing and detoxification. It's a true reference manual of what things that we can do to prepare ourselves for survival into the 21st century. So I really acknowledge that. What is the other one? Heal Thyself. The sister, Queen Afua.
Yes.
She is a pioneer. She is a groundbreaking, phenomenal healer that has graced the paths of many, many, many powerful people and have changed and transformed them. And I'm just giving my honor to her for coming forward with that book back in the day. And she's written so many since then.
Yes.
But I definitely recognize Heal Thyself as being a part of your arsenal for those that want to have something as a reference tool. Another one is Brenda Watson. Some of those that, you know, have been in the health realm or nutritional realm would definitely know about Brenda Watson. She has written many interesting, powerful books on cleansing the digestive system. She's had PBS specials, so just check out and Google her name, Brenda Watson, and a lot of her information will come out.
And you know the ultimate, Dr. Sebi, the king, Imhotep.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
It's just that real, you know, and show respect to him very, very deeply. And another brother that we love too, you know, with heartfelt love is Wolf.
David Wolf.
David Wolf, yes. Much love. Much love, you know.
We're just talking about the references that we are really interested in sharing with you guys as you prepare for your cleanse. And the final piece of material we wanted to share with you guys is Hidden Manna. This is actually a reference manual that Johannes and I came up with. It's a very simple manual. It kind of covers everything in relation to what the body's needs are for a day-to-day basis and how to transition into a plant-based lifestyle for those that are interested in that form of livity. So for all of those that are viewing today, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. We're on pretty much every social media that's out there: Instagram, eFaith Speaks, Twitter, Johannes's Facebook, and we're going to be posting this on our video platforms, YouTube and Vimeo. So be looking for the next issues, our next sessions in the coming weeks. And we just thank you for your time, your support, and we honor you. One perfect love.